Hello, OMG, and welcome back to Legal Beauty's Glam Courtroom, where today we have on trial, the Lilly Lashes Synthetic Collection. So these lashes were gifted to me by my mama. Big shout out to my mom. She had purchased these on Black Friday of last year. I know we're in 2020, but your girl hasn't been able to get to this video. And so she picked up a bunch of synthetic lashes and let me pick out a bunch of them that she had purchased. I have right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 synthetic Lilly lashes that we will be reviewing today. And there was some hits, there was definitely some misses. So if you want to see if these lashes, these Lilly Lashes, synthetic lashes, are guilty of being worthy of your dollars, then go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you give a like, a share, a comment, and a subscribe, because it does take a lot of effort to make these videos. And I do have a regular job, so it is very difficult on the weekends to try to film, because that is when I have to catch up on like regular life stuff. But this is my hobby, creating videos, doing reviews. So yeah, so make sure you take the time to pause, give your girl a subscribe, at least a like, a share, and a comment. And yeah, if you want to see if these are guilty of being worthy of your dollars, and if they are even like pretty, just point blank pretty, make you feel pretty, then go ahead and keep on watching. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this lash review. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 synthetic Lilly lashes, and I will be reviewing them in alphabetical order. Again, these are synthetic. I don't know if I just said that. I have the style Brooklyn, Chicago, Dallas, LA, and San Diego. Actually, never mind. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 synthetic lashes. 2 of them are the same, and the reason why I have 2 of Dallas, I'm going to show you when we get to that. But these are $11.99 on the Lilly Lashes website. I just checked as of this morning, and it looks like a lot of them are sold out. My mom had given these to me after she ordered all of them on Black Friday back in November. So I honestly wanted to film this video like way back, but I honestly just didn't have time. So now I'm barely getting to it, but I still wanted to see like if these lashes are any good. I do a lot of lash reviews. If you are new here, hi, welcome to my Legal Glam Courtroom. And the reason why I call it the Legal Glam Courtroom, and the reason why my name here on YouTube and Instagram is Legal Beauty, is because I was pre-law in college, and I've always wanted to go to law school, but I've always been into beauty as well. For the time being, I have put law school on the back burner just because I've had some other things going on in my career and in my life that have made me kind of rethink the law school process, because it is so darn expensive that I feel like we live in a day and age where you don't necessarily need a higher education. I'm all for education though. I'm a firm believer in at least getting your associate's degree and your bachelor's degree. But as far as getting like a master, a master's, a PhD, and a JD, that is just something that is on the back burner for me at the time being. It doesn't mean I don't want to go to law school. It doesn't mean that I've completely given up on that. But I have put that on hold for the time being, because I am pretty happy with where I am in my career. Pretty much just touching base on that, on why the name is Legal Beauty. I know that on my info or my bio on Instagram, it says like future JD girl living in her beauty world, and getting a Juris Doctoral is something that I've always wanted to do. It may not happen now or in the next year, but it is still something that I may be looking into. And I just feel like I didn't need to change the name Legal Beauty, because I still love the law. I still love learning about the law. I feel like the more you are informed, the better you can make your own life decisions. And I just feel like if you are informed, it just helps you stay aware of what's going on around you. And so you don't necessarily have to go to law school or be a lawyer to really understand the law, research the law, and really know your rights. And so I love learning and like watching and being involved in politics and anything law related. And I also love beauty, and those are 2 completely different ends of the spectrum. But as weird as it is, those are like 2 things that I just love learning about makeup and the law, as strange as that is. But I just want to touch base for those of you who are new here on why the name is Legal Beauty and why I say Legal Glam Courtroom, because I like to put products here on trial and then determine if they are guilty of being worthy of your dollars. And so if you haven't already seen, I've done done a lot more lash reviews. I've done like Huda Beauty lash reviews versus Morphe lashes. I've done the Batty Bee Lashes review, the synthetic Batty Bee Lashes review, Batty Bee Lashes Mink versus Lilly Lashes. Like, I've done like all kinds of lash reviews. So now we are getting to the Synthetic Lilly Lash review. And so we are going to be testing these out, putting them on trial and see if they are worthy of your dollars. I'm thinking about doing a competition of these lashes versus another brand, but we'll see. That might be in another video, so stay tuned. So first we are going to go ahead and start off with Brooklyn. So Brooklyn here looks like a full lash. This reminds me a lot of a Vegas Nay lash in the style Grand Glamour. If you don't know the brand Vegas Nay, go ahead and look it up. She has lashes in Target. They are pretty affordable. They're only $8.99. These ones are $11.99, but these remind me a lot of the Grand Glamour lashes, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, look it up and you will see. These are definitely not my style. I definitely like more of a wispy lash, but I'm gonna go ahead, and it looks like I'm not going to have to cut these. I do recommend cutting your lashes to your eye shape. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have to cut them, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply them and be right back. I know I had said that I would be right back and I'd have them applied on, but I forgot that this is not the way that I do lash videos. I show you guys how I apply them. Girl, just a hot mess today. It's Sunday. Anyone feel like from the work week, you're just like mentally drained? Like, that's literally me. Like, I can't count, I can't think, I can't speak right sometimes. That's just working in corporate America. It freaking mentally exhausts you. But anyways, let's get back to the review. So I am using the Glue Duo with the green writing. If you have seen my previous videos, you will know why. If you don't know why, go watch my previous videos and then you will know why. It looks like the glue is drying down pretty fast. I have noticed that with like this glue and other lash brands, sometimes the glue dries really fast. I don't know if it's something in the lash band or if it's the material. Let's go ahead and apply these. I did not cut them down, so they might need to be cut if I do decide to re-wear these, because for the sake of like not wanting them to poke your eyes. I think I may have put a little bit too much glue because my eye is watering, in case you can kind of see why I'm kind of like blinking and looking all weird. As far as the band goes on here, it is pretty thick. The lashes do feel like plastic. Like if you saw my synthetic Batty Bee Lashes review, you will see that some of them appear like real human hair. These ones you can tell are plastic. The band does feel, it's bendy, but it's a stiff bend, if that makes sense. Like, you know how there's lashes where when you bend them, it feels like a very thin material? This is like a very thick material. So I know, like in particular for me, this type of band, especially with how sensitive my eyes are, sometimes can irritate my eyes. I would have to wait and see though and wear these all day if they do irritate my eyes, because I have really bad allergies. And so yeah, my eyes itch a lot, but here they are. Here is the style Brooklyn. What do we think of Miss Brooklyn? I feel, let's go ahead and blink. They do feel super light. I definitely don't feel them on, and sorry for the sniffles. I have really bad allergies. I'm working on trying to become immune to my allergies. I have to go see certain doctors, but that is why I sniffle a lot in my videos. I can't help it. It's getting worse, and the older I get, the more defected I am becoming with these allergies. So just bear with my little sniffles. But for blinking purposes, I don't feel them for as stiff as that band felt when I was showing you guys like how bendy they are. Oh my God, you ever straighten your hair and your hair just gets everywhere? They're actually really pretty. I'm surprised. I normally don't like lashes like these. I like the very wispy, like Batty Bee Lashes, saucy look, like the Insta-ho look that she has. And even of her synthetic collection, the style plastic, I very much like that wispy words, like, you know, your eyelashes go, you know? But these are pretty. These are pretty for like a subtle look. Maybe like you're going out on a Sunday or you want to wear them to work. or you want to wear them to work, but they are very pretty. They are not poking the outer and inner corners of my eyes. They feel really light when I blink. When I look straight ahead, I do see a little bit of the hairs, but it's not enough to bother me. So far so good with Brooklyn. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next lash, because I will give you my full wrap up of what I think of each individual lash in the outro. So here next, I have the style Chicago. Chicago looks stiff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like let's take her out of the box so I can show you guys. If you guys have not worn the Huda Beauty lashes, I wore them back in the day, like back when she had no display at Sephora, and it was just like this little like rectangular or like long rectangular display that she had, and all she had was lashes on display. That's when I wore her lashes, specifically Farrah and Scarlett, and those were bomb back in the day. Like, oh my god, amazing. Now that she got really big, I feel like they got super stiff, and these kind of remind me of like that very stiff plasticky look. I am dropping everything, so if you guys are not new here, you will know that I drop everything, like everything falls in my videos. This is what they look like. Again, like this whole band right here just kind of scares me because it looks so freaking stiff. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off Brooklyn. It doesn't look like I need to cut down Chicago. I'm not gonna cut them down. I do have very long eyes, as you guys can see, so sometimes I don't have to cut my lashes. So I'm gonna take these off, apply the glue, and then we'll show you like the bend test and all of that good stuff. Okay, so here is Chicago. She is going ahead and gluing down. Let me pick up one of them with my nails. My nails are a little bit longer than I've been having them lately, and they're driving me nuts. But anyways, for the sake of bending them, ooh, they are pretty bendable. They looked more stiff in the packaging. The hair, you can obviously tell it is plastic, but they don't look as plastic as the previous ones. These ones look a little bit more hair-like, a little bit more Ardell-like, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and plop on Chicago on the left eye. And then let's see. What's really cool though is like about Brooklyn and so far about this one is that they glue down pretty easy, even though the band is a little bit more stiff. Usually if it's a stiff band, you find yourself playing a lot, especially right here with the outer and inner corners, trying to get them to glue down. But so far they are gluing down pretty easy. And then we're gonna take the right eye of Chicago and apply her. So, what do we think of Miss Chicago? So, looking straight on, I don't know if it's how I glued them, but I don't think so because they're pretty much glued down the same, but the left one looks a little bit more droopy, right? Like this one looks more like awake, and then this one looks more small. Or am I tripping? Oh, maybe it's because it's not glued down properly, Helena. Huh, still though. So these ones are pretty. When I blink, I do not feel the band. I don't feel heaviness. I don't feel like anything's poking the outer or the inner corner of my eyes. When I look straight ahead, I can see the lashes above, but again, it's not too much where it's like, oh my God, like, you know, it's gonna bug me all day. They seem like they'd be, you know, sorry, I'm like over here bouncing around. They seem like they would be comfortable to wear all day. Now, as far as how they look, I don't know. I feel like on camera, they look a little, like the left one looks a little wonky, like this one looks more droopy, and then this one makes my eye look more awake. Other than that, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with these lashes. I think that they are very pretty. These are the type of lashes that I would wear to like a work meeting or even to work because they're not too in your face. Like they give you that pop of glam, but not too much where it's like, girl, like you're doing the most at work. Like they're actually really pretty. I will definitely wear these. They probably aren't like my go-to, like, oh my God, let me grab Chicago Synthetic Lilly Lash, but they are pretty. They are pretty for the price, for only $11.99. So yeah, so far so good with Chicago. If only I could get this one to look a little bit more awake, or maybe that didn't. Maybe I'm tripping, but anyways, next lash in line of the synthetic competition is Dallas. Now, one thing tripped me out with Dallas. So here's this Dallas where she looks wispy. You know, let me take them out of the box so I can show you guys. Well, first, let me show you that they both do say Dallas. So can you see with like my lighting, they both say Dallas. So I'm gonna show you that this pair right here on the left, let me actually take this little thing out. So these they're long and they're pretty wispy, very, very wispy. For synthetic lash, they look pretty. They look like almost like a mink because of how freaking wispy they are. Now, here is the exact same pair because my mom had ordered duplicates and she let me have whichever ones I wanted. Again, shout out to Mom. I swear she's always hooking it up with the lashes. So then there's these ones right here where they look more spiky. Like, am I tripping, or do those look like two different lashes? Like, I feel like someone screwed up in the back end, or I don't know, maybe synthetic lashes just come out different in the batches, but these look like more rounded and wispy, and these look more crispy, sharp, and wispy. So I'm confused. So I think that I should try both on. So I'm gonna call this Dallas 1 and then this one Dallas 2, because these look like two completely different lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off Chicago, and then I'm gonna apply some glue to Dallas 1 and we will try her on. Okay, so for the sake of like time and to kind of see the difference, what I did was I glued the left eye of Dallas 1 and then the right eye of Dallas 2, because I want to see if they look any different, because they look completely different in the packaging. Let's go ahead and take Dallas 1. So let's bend her. Ooh, a little bit more stiff, still bendy. The hairs look more realistic, but you can tell that they are plastic, synthetic, obviously. I didn't cut this one either, so let's go ahead and apply Dallas 1 and see if she is similar to the other one, which, I mean, they look completely different, but we'll give each of them their moment. That one glued on really easy. Ooh, ooh. Me likey Dallas 1. I like her because she is a wisp. Like I've been saying, I love the wisp. Ooh, Dallas 2 dried down really, really fast. She is pretty much the same bend as Dallas 1. So let's go ahead and plop her on. The glue dried down really quick on this one, so it's super tacky. So hopefully I can get it to glue properly. I should be using like my eyelash thing. Such a mess here in the courtroom. Okay, this is easier, especially if you have freaking acrylic nails like me. Don't want to re-glue this one, so I'm gonna try and make it work. Okay, let's fluff her. Ah! There we go. Okay, Dallas 1, Dallas 2. So, very, very subtle difference. Now these are really pretty. I actually really like both of them. So the one on the left has a little bit more like fluff to it, a little bit more airy, the hairs look like just more curled, versus the one on the right has a little bit of thicker lashes like grouped together. So it does make it look a little bit more spiky and wispy. However, there is clearly a difference between the two. Like, I would not go out with this lash with this lash because I'm just very, very particular and very OCD, where I'm gonna know that one clearly looks a little bit different than the other one. However, they are both very beautiful lashes. So I would just, if you are gonna order Dallas, I would be, obviously just be aware that you might get one that's a little bit more curled and one that is a little bit more wispy. Now, this could have been a complete like mix up with manufacturers, or I mean in the actual like facility where they put the lashes together. However, I just think that the batch just came out a little bit different for both of these. I'm not sure which style the Dallas is supposed to look like, if it's supposed to have more of a curled look or more of a sharp wisp look. However, they are both beautiful, and I'm very pleasantly surprised with these Synthetic Lilly Lashes. I did not think I was going to like them, because just looking at them in the box, like, they just don't look like my style of lashes, but they are actually very, very pretty on. You could wear them to work, for a night out. I think that they are very pretty so far. So the next style we're going to review is LA, which I think it's really dope how she has like the names of places. Like here we have Brooklyn, Chicago, Dallas, LA. I want to like LA because I am born and raised from the Los Angeles County. I am an LA native, loud and proud, and all the influencers who keep talking ish about LA, you're not a native, so you don't know what being an LA native is. All you know is all this fake stuff y'all brought to LA, and that's what you want to perceive it as, but it's not like that at all. So anyways, this is LA. Oh, so not being biased at all, but she does look pretty. She looks like more of like a straight wisp. She looks a little bit more simpler. I'm gonna have to trim down that little corner right there, if you can see, because it looks like it's sticking out. So I'm gonna take off the Dallases, and then we are going to move on to LA. So I am just like a complete idiot, and I forgot that when I had the Dallases on to tell you guys how they felt. When I had them on, it was the same as Brooklyn and Chicago, where when I blinked, I could not feel the band poking the outer and inner corner of my eye. And when I looked straight ahead, you could still tell that you have lashes on. Like right now, like I know I have very little natural lashes, but like I could still see them. You could still see them when I had on the Dallas pairs, but again, it wasn't enough to be like overwhelming or where it was gonna bug you like the entire day. So here is LA. When I bend her, she's very bendy. She seems very, very light. For a lash being called LA, it is pretty light, but let's go ahead and plop her on and see. Oh my God, Helena, use your eyelash thing. And this is from Lilly Lashes. How cute. I'm so matching. Okay, I don't like these. I'm gonna still put on the other one because there might be someone watching this who does like them, but I don't like them. Why not use your eyelash thing? Jeepers. Frustrate myself, you guys, I'm telling you. And now I glued this one all weird, but I'm gonna place it so I can get a feel for it. Okay, maybe I just have like one wonky eye and I just like haven't noticed it until I've done this video, but I just feel like the lashes on my right eye are looking a little bit better than my left eye. I don't like these. Well, I know I was gonna save my comments for the end, but why don't I like these? Well, okay. When I'm blinking, they're not poking the outer, they're not poking the inner. I'm looking straight ahead. I do see the lashes. Again, it wouldn't bug me. It's not something where like it feels heavy. It feels like it's really gonna piss you off. These are very, very very natural lashes, like very natural lashes. These probably would look better without eyeliner because looking at them, like you can barely tell, like you can barely see the lashes. They more pop out towards the sides, which there's nothing wrong with that. If you like more of a natural look, I am not criticizing that whatsoever because during the week I'd be doing some natural AF looks. So this is a lash that I would wear to work with no eyeliner, just so you can see a little bit more of the lash. However, if like for a lash of choice, I would not choose this one because LA is just not poppin'. And you would think that if a lash is named LA, it would be poppin'. But yeah, it's very natural. It's not my cup of tea for an eyelash. They did glue down pretty easy. I mean, they're just very natural. They're just very not me. I'm not a very natural person. During the work week, I do natural looks. I'm looking at my monitor so I can really tell you guys like how it looks and feels. But yeah, I mean, it's a cute lash, cute, but not for me. So last but not least, we have Miss San Diego. And San Diego, it already looks like I'm not gonna like her. And I'm not trying to judge because I don't like judging people or things because I feel like I'm not in the place to. I am not a higher power that has the right to do that. However, as a consumer, even though like my mama gave me these, I don't think I would buy these. These look like those typical like fake lashes that you get maybe like during Halloween time. The band is driving me nuts. Like if you guys can see, it's a very thick band. But I am going to take off the LA, glue the San Diegos, and then we shall apply. I look so like pale in this video. But anyways, so oh my God, these San Diego ones. So gluing them, not an issue, but they just feel like boing, boing, like stiff. Like, I don't know, you see that? It just drove me bonkers. Like this band, I don't know. This is what they look like. The hair looks plasticky, feels plasticky. I don't like the band. I feel like the band is way too thick, but let's not judge too. I was about to say, if something else falls, I'm gonna lose my ish. So anyways, let's go ahead and apply. I did not cut them down. That went on easy. Next one. Okay, this is San Diego. She's pretty. I didn't think I liked her. I judged her. However, so these remind me of like very like old school lashes, like, oh, almost kicked my light. They look plasticky when I blink. I probably do need to trim a little bit of the outer and the inner because it does feel like it's poking just a little bit, but not enough to irritate me, but just for the sake of like an all day wear, I probably would. And because these are kind of like curving down, I don't want them to look like wonky. When you look straight ahead, like you can see the lashes, but again, it's not enough to make you like feel uncomfortable. They remind me a lot, like I was thinking of like an old school lash where like there's hair. The purpose of it is to have a little bit more of a dramatic lash. They're not the wisp I like. They're not the fullness that I like. They are a little bit more spread out. They give you more of like a natural like glam look where they're still big, but they have more of a natural look because the hairs are more thin and a little bit more like they're thin, but they're kind of bushy and clumped together towards the outers. Now, would this be a lash that I would go onto her website to purchase, buy, and wear? No, but I will wear them because they are pretty and they are doable. And I am actually surprised because they looked really ugly in the package. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna forward to the outro so I can give you guys my verdict, because I feel like right now, like my jury mind is all over the place. So I will see you in the verdict. Okay, so now it's time for me to give you all my final verdict on what I really think of these Lilly Lashes synthetic collection. Now, the first style, Brooklyn, I really liked. I pretty much liked every style except for LA and San Diego. So Brooklyn, Chicago, and Dallas, I would definitely purchase. They're only $11.99. However, LA and San Diego, like, because I have them, I will be wearing them. Like right now I'm wearing San Diego, but would I wear her again? Is it something that I would go on the website to purchase? Like, probably not. Probably not. But big shout out to my mom. Thank you so much anyways for buying me these lashes. I am still going to wear them because they are lashes and I don't have to go out and buy them because I do have them. However, as a consumer, I would not purchase LA and San Diego. I would purchase Brooklyn, Chicago, and Dallas. So I hope that this video was really helpful in helping you guys decide. My sister always be texting me. But anyways, I hope that this video was very informative and very helpful in helping you guys decide if Lilly Lashes synthetic altogether is a good collection to buy. I would say it is. I would say it's guilty of being worthy of your dollars. I know that on the website, everything is sold out as of right now. It's probably because I think she just had like a Valentine's Day sale. So I'm pretty sure she's going to be restocking. However, I do like the synthetic collection. I just know which styles to stay away from. But yeah, overall, I think that they are beautiful lashes. I think that for them being synthetic, they're actually pretty comfortable. They don't poke you on the inner and outer corners of your eyes. And when you look straight ahead, they don't feel like too heavy and like too much on your eyes. So anyways, if you like this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to your girl. It is very hard for me to film videos because I do have a full-time corporate job with quite a commute, like I could put it that way. So for me to film videos, it's I was saying in my last video, like I didn't film videos for a few, like I want to say it was like in a few weeks, and it's because I don't want to film videos when I just feel like not motivated. And today I felt very motivated. I'm trying to create a better schedule where in between like the downtime that I do have, like that I can try to film something, because I do enjoy reviewing products and I do see that you guys like watching my lash reviews. So anyways, like I was saying, it's very hard if you have a full-time job, you know what I'm talking about, to even have some type of downtime to yourself. And during this downtime, I do like to film makeup reviews. So I would appreciate it if you subscribe to your girl, give me a like, give me some feedback. I don't get much comments, but it would be very helpful if you guys and girls provided some feedback in the comments of what you think of my reviews and of my videos. And I do have more lash videos coming soon. I want to do a competition of Lilly Lashes versus another synthetic brand. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, and also make sure you turn your bell on. If you do subscribe to me, click that bell so you get post notifications of when I do upload a video. Anyways, if you took the time to watch this video and you took the time to subscribe, like, share, and comment, I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. And yeah, so peace.